Welcome back. You are here with our Master J, and today we are doing some tournament casting for the Patches 6K tournament. We are in the loser bracket, best of one. We are getting later and later into the winner of that losers bracket, but here we are. We got a great matchup of some high-level players in the lower left-hand corner. On Crimson King, we have Bo1, aka Bo here, the orange Protoss. And in the upper right-hand corner, we have the red Terran Universe. And let's see what these two are up to. Universe off to just a regular barracks in their base, with Bo building building their gateway and gas in the main to protect against those Reapers. This is something I just never do because, well, we're acting like I know how to defend against Reapers anyway. Ha ha ha. Yay, Platinum League. All right, the probe is gonna get in for a scout, have a look around, maybe poke some SCVs. I do not believe Universe has scouted at all yet. Universe has not scouted at all. Not too worried about what is happening just as of yet. All right, Rax is done. Reaper in production. Orbital being created. That was Nexus first into Cybercore. Gas goes down. And second pylon's probably going to be shortcoming. Command center going down at the natural. Probe, is this a scouting probe for the third, or is this a probe that's going to do something a little spicy? We shall see. Cybercore is done, and this is going to go straight into Warp Gate and a Adept. Twilight going down. I'm thinking Blink, but we shall see. Marine out to say, hey, Proby, get off my lawn. Probe does go down. Reactor going down on that with the factory in production. Reaper is in the base. Poking at the Adept, poking at the Reaper. It doesn't have what it takes. Shade going to chase down said Reaper. But the Reaper will get away all the same and start that health regeneration. Tech Lab going down on the racks. Orbital in production. Blink, yep, Blink in being researched. Adept will kill the Reaper? Yes, the Adept will eventually, yep. This Adept will shade to kill the Reaper while there was another Adept at the front door to make sure it didn't get past. Chrono out, Chrono boosting that Blink. Shield battery at the front. Robo facility going down. Starport on the way. Rocks being cleared. Cyclone about to finish up. Two more gateways going down for our Protoss player. And one cycle. So is this going to be a okay? We got a little Cyclone Marine hit squad headed across the map to take on the relatively lightweight Stalker Adept, but that shield battery is going to pretty much be all that's needed to defend. I don't know what Universe ended up seeing, but they decided to say, nah, I will wait till later. And wait they shall. Siege tank pops out. Double Marines going, double Marines in production, and the Banshee in production. I don't know why I don't know words. More racks being laid down. We do not have a stim or comp. Oh, very interesting. The boys have been pulled, or the support boys are coming with this tank. There is no stim. There is no combat shield. No stim, no combat shield, and they're just going to accidentally run into each other on the map. This tank sieges. The Banshee's here. The Adepts will go down? No, the Adepts are going to be... Oh, no, the Adepts did go down. They did not get that full touch from that shield battery. Oh, I did not even notice the Immortal in the collection. Universe sees the Immortal and says, nope, can't do nothing about that. Oh, but the Stalkers are being aggressive, blinking forward. But the Siege Tank can get a couple pod shots off with the scan. Rotating to the outside while the third base is trying to get up. The Raven drops a turret, but the Banshee's gonna go down? No, the Banshee is still in. That gets canceled. The Nexus does finish, but the tanks have great position. Now, would it be interesting if the Stalkers took that high ground? But it does not look like they're going to do that. Obviously, that because of the air units, you can't go ahead and do that. Stim finally in production. That third Nexus is gonna go down. Universe with great positioning. The tanks are just absolutely eviscerating this small Protoss army. Charge is trying to be produced, canceling whatever that is. Observer goes down. The tank spread is gorgeous. The control from Universe right here, right now, is just on point, rotating up. A lot of Stalkers with not a lot of health left. Bad rally of those Marines. Oh, the Immortals can get in on that tank, though. This might have been a step too far. The Immortal goes down. The tanks are still alive. Marines and Banshees trying to take care of the Stalkers. The SCV's fighting. The SCV's not repairing. The Raven being poked at. Oh my goodness. The Raven, not enough energy to put anything, drop a turret. Raven goes down. The Banshee comes in trying to... Oh! They're fighting the Nexus and not the Stalkers. Universe has to retreat. What a hold from Bo1. Oh my goodness. It was getting out of hand. But Bo1 just does enough to hold on. Universe doing a decent job back home at macroing. Starting that third command center and having a slight worker advantage with mules. That is huge. Obviously oversaturated on the natural, but that's okay. They will end up standing that up when the time comes. Trading off the barracks onto back another Tuck Lab. I think the Marauders are going to go into production pretty heavily here. Nope, just another Marine. No, there's the Marauder production kicking in. All right, there we go. All right, so the game will stabilize here for a little bit. Bo1 chronos out some probes and gets into a actually now worker lead. Has a Colossi out, and unfortunately, our Terran is not built any Vikings. Finally, just getting some medevacs out. Will some Vikings follow along to deal with the Colossi he does not know exists yet? We shall see soon enough. That third is floating into position now. What? I think a Banshee. Sorry, I missed the Banshee flying into the main, picking off 4 workers, which puts us pretty much at a dead heat on the worker count. A couple Stalkers were warped in, obviously, to deal with that. The fourth is now going down for the Protoss. I wonder when the Terran is going to start thinking about placing their 4th base, but it really looks like the Terran wants to start taking it to the field. The Terran with a 15 army supply lead, and pretty much, again, a dead heat, 69 versus 66 for the worker counts. Bo1 continuing to build workers. Where is the scan? There it is. Boom. A dirty positioning. Oh my goodness. I don't think Bo1 anticipated that type of positioning at all. Giving that high ground vision is going to be hard for the Protoss to break that. Immediately loses some workers. Zealots coming in for the surround. How will Universe deal with this? trying to dance back and forth. The turrets, the tanks go down. The pickups gonna happen? No. Universe just said, oh, there's the final. No, too little, too late. Great positioning, but Bull counters with a fantastic surround with the Zealots. Absolutely marvelous play. Obviously, Bull needs to re-up some of his workers, get some High Templars out. Do those High Templar have? Nope, those are for Archons. Universe finally thinking about getting to that 4th base. Ghosts are in production. Will we see a nuke here tonight? I do not know, but the time will tell. A couple little Marine hit squad is gonna find a whole lot of death because the Protoss army was walking around the corner there. 2 more Colossi out. The Protoss ball now actually is a larger army supply than our Terran friend here. That is not the position the Terran wants to be in. I do not believe there are not enough tanks, Marauders. Now those ghosts, if the EMP is complete, are pretty huge. I think they start with EMP, don't they? Yes, yes, they already have the EMP. This is getting scouted though by our Protoss. So the Protoss is moving out to intercept this. Will they, when will this, and they collide? Can the EMPs get out? I don't believe, both ghosts go down somehow from the front of the line, but so do the Archons. The Archons kind of just walked into death. Oh, they did get EMP. There was another ghost in the back that landed that EMP. Absolutely beautiful play. The rotation now to the 4th base is upon us to try and pull off again that same tank positioning, but this time there is no surround from the Zealots in the near future. Another gas geyser will go down. The 5th base is being stood up. Disruptors are out. And the Terran will rotate. The Terran is going to rotate down into this. Can we get another EMP? Another great EMP on every one of the Colossi. Oh, but a great aggressive blink. This time, the medevacs are able to pick up and get out of there in time. Universe now holding an army supply lead of about 20. Obviously, the Warping of Stalkers continuing on. Neither team have much of a bank. The Protoss is actually sitting on quite a bit of gas. I'm surprised we're not seeing a few more Archons, but maybe because of the threat of the EMP with the Ghosts, it is not being called upon. Tanks get sieged to zone out the Protoss army, while the Terran goes ahead, has solidified 4 bases very well, and is now trying to take this forward 5th. But I don't think the Protoss is going to let that. Oh, the Disruptor ball gets a nice little pot shot in. Disruptor just floating in there with the Colossi. The cancel is on the 4th. The Protoss is now re-solidified all 5 of their bases. Sensor tower going back down. Universe with a 20 army supply lead, but down 12 workers at this point. Obviously, both economies are doing quite well. The mule support obviously changes that math quite a bit, but another engagement here right in the middle of the map. EMP does land once again. The siege tanks just doing work. That Immortal gets caught from behind. Oh, this might just be enough Terran. The concussive shells are just doing absolute damage. I don't know where they want to go. The tank sieges. There's a bunch of things in that medevac, but it's dropping it now. I can't tell who's winning. The blink was aggressive, but it does not look to have held. Universe also sitting on now 50 army supply lead. Bull trying to fight back. Warps in all of them Zealots. This remaining army is going to get pulled off, but the support from the backside is here. The Colossi doing work though. Colossi, very good units against Bio, but not enough. The pickoffs are there. The Zealots roll in, but it's not enough. The tanks survive somehow. Universe still doubled, or was double, the army supply there. 2 more Colossi in production. Trying to save that tank. The Zealots rolling in do not have what it takes. The upgrade's about even. 2-2 for the Terran with +1 vehicle weapons. 2-2-1 for the Protoss. Protoss now getting Storm in research, really trying to up that splash damage ratio. The 5th base for the Terran finally does get stood up. A slew of tanks roll into position. Holy moly. What else is gonna come? The army supply is still up by about 30 for Universe and our Terran hero. The Protoss trying to get this cheeky 6th base up. Are we going to notice each other? Can the tanks get siege in time? They barely do. They pick off, oh, some very good disruptor hits. Really takes out a lot of that bio support, but there are a lot of tanks. Another group of forward tanks. The tanks are just melting everything. Is there an EMP in this group? I don't believe there is a ghost. The tanks, the storms on the tank, the storms on the bio. The Terran is losing everything. We are now equal in army supply, and a lot of that army supply right now is in medevacs. What an engagement from our Protoss. The Terran will have to retreat into the planetary fortress. The Terran is poking around to make sure they do not have they are not at a colossal disadvantage. They do scout the army, the tanks, the EMPs are gonna roll in. Boom, EMP hits pretty damn good. That will force the Protoss off for the time being. The Protoss is sitting with a significant worker advantage now on 6 bases and having this cheeky little gold base. Universe trying to re-solidify after that terrible engagement. The army supplies have re-evened up. A self-scan, probably make sure there's not an observer on top. This Zealot hit force is definitely going to do some work. This is not a planetary, so this would get completely up, and they're going right for this non-planetary fortress base. Universe is able to run off for the time being. Nope, but that's not far enough. And, oh, while he rotates away to deal with that, the full... Oh, nope, no. Bull decides to not fully engage once that runs off. Yep. Boom, EMP goes down. Nope, I think the initial EMP missed. EMP on the Colossi does get some of those stalkers as well. Universe is somehow re-pulled up into army supply lead. There is a surround coming from these Zealots, but they were trying to do the back attack, but unfortunately they now need to be the front attack. The rest of that Protoss army runs off. Universe really holding it down, puts themselves in very good position again after Bull had an absolutely amazing engagement. Absolutely blows that one. Universe was just able to re-up well enough, buy themselves enough time. The gold base does go down. Army supply again back up to another almost, it's a 40 army supply lead for Universe here. The Terran rotates around. Bull does not realize where they are. They scan in. If they can get these probes, if they can take out a lot of these probes, the tanks are sieged. They do get in the blink. The aggressive blink is there, but a lot of those Starkers are going to go down. This base will go down. A slew of probes are going to be lost here. 21 probes, 26, 27, 32, 33, 36 probes. Bull down to 55 total probes at this point. The scan is in. 2 Colossi, some Zealots, and a Stalker. Bull is going to have to just completely let those bases go. I do not think he got the cancel on those either. Dark Templar trying. The Dark Templar, the heave. I don't know if that's going to be enough at this point. Universe has the bases to keep the scans flowing. But Dark Templar, very good units. The scans do need to take place. I don't think there's enough energy for an EMP. +3/+3 is done for both parties with +2 shields as well. The Bio Ball moving back up the ramp, trying to take out another base. Can they sneak in and get this base done? They can. The back surround, though, of Zealots. Oh, the tanks are just peppering the Stalkers. The Colossi goes down. Another scan needs to go down, or yes, there's another scan. The rest of the bio takes it out. It is looking like Universe is going to tilt this into his victory. There could be a couple storms here could play a major role. That is a lot of autumn colored. Oh, feedbacks on the Ghost. Beautiful. Oh, on it was for feedbacks on the Metavacs. Well played. This game will continue on just a little bit more. Bull is holding on. Bull is down to 9 army supply, though. In all of it, in these couple Archons, 5 army supply. Bull has a Archon, an Observer, and a Dream. The Archon goes down. Bull does not have the money really to survive. More Archons are being formed. Universe rolling in, though. Just gonna take these Archons head on. Does not care. I think they can feel the map tilting in their favor. The Archons will eventually clear. Nope. 1 Archon. This is the last Archon with the Observer left. Bull losing another 12, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24, 27, 28. More workers are continuing to down. Dark Templar being warped in. Again, these are desperate times for desperate members. 32 more workers. We are down to 11 workers and 15 army, while Universe continues to be able to expand and solidify their position with a 72 army, 66 worker count. GG, well played is finally dropped by Bull. Universe holds on to win and pushes forward there. What a game. I hope you enjoyed that cast. If you did, please like and subscribe and check me out on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube, or all the other cool social media things in the links below. Other than that, have a fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are on this crazy world. And as always, GG's, everybody. GG's.